Good morning, Ekoji. Welcome to our New Year's Day celebration service. My name is Ed Sams, and I will be your service chairperson today. We are grateful for your presence. On the Naijin today is our resident minister, Reverend Nariaki Hayashi. Our main priority is keeping our Sangha a safe place to hear the Dharma. Although we are very happy to see each other, please be mindful of others' comfort levels. Please keep in mind the following policies. Please keep your masks on at all times. Be mindful of social distancing. We are allowed to chant along with Reverend Hayashi since we have a mask on. Thank you for understanding. If you are new to Ekoji, you will find in the back of each seat pocket this laminated guide, which will help you through the service and answer many questions that you may have regarding the service order, as well as the history and the essentials of Shin Buddhism. Reverend Hayashi will now lead us in opening meditation and recitation of the Nimbutsu.
Meditation provides a pause that prepares our mind to receive the Dharma, the Buddha speaking. Please place your hand on your lap, lower your head slightly, and release tension from it. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Please find the laminated sheet which is in the service book in the back of each seat pocket. And we will now sing the Vandana T Sarana, the Three Refuges. Please rise.
Please be seated. Please turn to page 30 in the service book, and we will now chant the Shin Rai.
anniversary and service book. Then we will now chant the Nimbutsu dance.
This morning, the Dharma message will be given by Reverend Hash.
Good morning, everyone, and Happy New Year. As we begin the service today, I would like to thank all of those who have supported this temple, Ekoji, last year. And I look forward to our continued relationship in 2022. So today we observe the very first service of this year, the New Year service. Service conducted to wish for world peace, reflect upon the past, and resolve in our hearts to live a life with gratitude during the year. So in life, when we achieve something, do we overlook how much of our success is due to things beyond our control? In other words, when we achieve something, are we right to take all the credit and not acknowledge how the situation and conditions that made our success possible were already there? For example, I'm able to propagate the teachings of Buddha here because Ekoji was already here when I arrived. In turn, this temple of Ekoji was here because Reverend Dr. Yamada founded the Mitsutoyo company in order to build temples throughout the world. And last year we celebrated the 40th anniversary of Ekoji. And Dr. Reverend Yamada was able to build this temple because Buddhism already existed to inspire him. So as I was cleaning the Naijin part this morning, I was kind of reflecting on my message today, and I realized that it's not my effort that I am able to serve as a minister, but it's all those causes and conditions, all the people that came before me that allows me to serve, allow me to clean the Naijin. So when I reflect on how all the things that came, all the things that sustained my life and sustained me, my ministry, I felt really, I felt this deep gratitude to all those people and things. So the Buddhist history says that Buddhism started with Shakyamuni Buddha's awakening to the universal truth. As the word awakening implies, he did not create the universal truth, but rather awakened to a truth that existed before him. So it might be appropriate to say that he was awakened by the truth rather than to the truth. We say that Shakyamuni achieved Buddhahood when he awakened to the truth, but you could also say that the truth that existed before him awakened and liberated him. So Shakyamuni achieved Buddhahood. How that is possible for us is explained in a sutra called the Large Sutra, which tells the story of Amida Buddha. Amida Buddha is a Buddha central to our denomination of Shin Buddhism, and Shin Buddhism sees the nature of Amida Buddha as inconceivable. Amida Buddha in the Large Sutra is described in terms of concepts such as beginning and end, time and space, and other such things that make the inconceivability understandable. So we say that Amida Buddha was previously a bodhisattva named Dharmakara, who created the 48 vows to establish an ideal Buddhahood that all sentient beings, without exception, can equally achieve. According to the Large Sutra, Dharmakara Bodhisattva then meditated for 5 long kalpas, practiced for innumerable eons of time to fulfill those vows for the sake of all sentient beings, especially for those who were incapable of difficult practices and training, and finally became a Buddha called Amida. So the story of Amida is explained in terms of human experience so that we can appreciate the truth. Therefore, the story of Amida Buddha is described as if it took place in the realm of birth and death that we know. Dharmakara Bodhisattva becoming Amida Buddha shows us how Buddhahood became possible for us all. This is the truth that was there before Shakyamuni and to which he awakened. This awakening became the objective of Shin Buddhism, but has become increasingly difficult over time. We live in a different historical context than that of Shakyamuni. Our world today is so much more complex, and as a result, awakening has become so far removed from our everyday life as to seem not only impossible, but also unnecessary. As if to prove that this is the case, today's Buddhism is increasingly seen as only as philosophy or a system of logic that we follow to improve ourselves. By contrast, Dr. Nobuo Haneda, the director of Maeda Center of Buddhism in Berkeley, says, many people think that Buddhism means a practice of efforts to perfect themselves. However, the most important thing in Buddhism is not practices of efforts to perfect ourselves. It is a realization that something perfect, a wonderful Dharma tradition, is already given to us. We need only to receive it, to listen to it. I do not wish to deny the importance of Buddhism as a philosophy or a system of logic. What I want to stress is the importance of Shakyamuni's feeling at realizing this path to Buddhahood that exists for anyone and everyone to pursue. And Shakyamuni's gratitude is expressed in the Nimbutsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Amida Buddha's aspiration of liberation for all sentient beings expressed in the Large Sutra became Shakyamuni's aspiration, which in turn became that of founder of our denomination of Shin Buddhism, Shin and Shonin's aspiration, and so too Reverend Numata, Reverend Tsuji, Reverend Honda, and all those who carried this message to this present day. The story of Amida Buddha has reached many people's hearts, giving comfort, courage, direction, and a sense of gratitude as they travel the path of Buddhahood. On this occasion of New Year service, let's remind ourselves that, as Dr. Haneda says, the most important thing in Buddhism is not practices of efforts to perfect ourselves. It is a realization that something perfect, a wonderful Dharma tradition, is already given to us. We need only to receive it, to listen to it. Please join me in Gasho. By reciting the Nimbutsu, Namo Amida Butsu, we are reminded what makes our individual lives even more meaningful, and we are also reminded of the Dharma in times of need. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Sensei. It is now time for the ritual of Ashoka, traditionally the burning of incense. This is a time to quietly contemplate and reflect on the impermanence of life. Due to the interim policies of the board and the influence of the COVID virus, incense burning is not being conducted at this time due to the handling of incense pieces and the resultant smoke. We invite you to come forward to the front table to offer gasho, and should you wish, place an dana, which is our offering of gratitude to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, in the bowl on the table. Please approach mindfully with safe distancing. Once finished, please return to your seats via the side aisles. Reverend Hayashi will now lead us in closing meditation and recitation of the Nimbutsu. Just a few announcements. Will we have the Dharma discussion today? We will. Following service, our weekly Dharma discussion group will occur. Everyone's welcome to participate. Simply pull up a chair around the computer or stay on the Zoom line. If you will be joining us for in-person future services, kindly continue to RSVP in advance on the website and come wearing a mask and allow adequate spacing between individuals or households. Meditation takes place on Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. and here in the Hondo. Newcomers are invited to arrive early. The movie discussion group will occur on January the 16th at 2 p.m. The documentary Walk With Me about Thich Nhat Hanh will be discussed. And also, if you go to the website, you can find the wonderful, absolutely wonderful, newest edition of the Kalavinka, which is the 40th anniversary edition, and it's on the website. Please check it out. The 2022 membership campaign is underway currently. And if you go to the website, you can find information about that. Your pledge is essential for our longevity. And it also contains a lot of additional information about the benefits of membership here at Ekoji. And what about mochi soup? Are we going to have that today? So following the service, as you leave outdoors, there will be the opportunity to have some New Year's Day mochi soup, which is a traditional Japanese food. So that's it. Have a wonderful New Year. Thank you.
Namo Amida Butsu.
Take care. Thank you.